We're live now. Brian Lundquist, what's up, man? Rocco Cito. Hey, this is kind of one of those full circle moments, everybody. Check this out. So Rocco was my spring coach at Auburn my freshman year, and then I was Brian's spring coach at Auburn while he was there for a couple of years as well, hey?
Well, you were just coming off of Commonwealth Games in 2006, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You had just retired from swimming. This is when you would still shave down for our swim meets, even though you weren't racing because you were that fired up.
Yeah, I needed to be in the moment. I need to feel what you guys were feeling. Was I that crazy as a freshman, Rocco?
You were an outlier for sure.
So look, a lot of people talk about this Auburn tradition and Auburn excellence and Auburn sprint program. Like, really didn't exist back in 96, 97 to the extent of where it ended up. So it was like you were at the forefront of this thing. Like, what was Auburn swimming back in the mid-90s?
Mike Bottom was there.
Yeah.
So he was a big influence.
Yeah.
And we just kind of took what Mike had started and grew it from there. But I don't know if anybody really had envisioned it blowing up like it did.
Right. I mean, we were studied in the end. In the 2000s, people would study us in terms of what we were doing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it had progressed to that, but at that time when you got there, Bill Pilzik had just won a world title, right? So wasn't that kind of one of the foundational, like Mike Bottom, Bill Pilzik, champion, beat Alex Popov, and then I mean, what was the first awareness for you that kind of started that whole? Like, why did you end up?
I tell people this all the time. Like, look, I train threshold training in Australia, right? Like
kill speed.
Yeah. When I met Rocco, and
we shouldn't tell people that,
and we probably shouldn't say this publicly, but we've said it enough now, Rocco, between ourselves. Is like Dave Marsh would walk over and say, "Hey, here's the workout." You would look at me and be like, "You want to change it?" You're like, "Yeah."
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So Rocco would have this little, he'd go to town as the spring coach, and we would love it. Like, it was just fun. We were competitive, and we were doing speed work. Like, I'd never done speed work before, and this guy introduced me to this thing, and so it's like it was a whole new system for me. So super cool.
Where did that come from?
Just thinking differently, I guess.
Yeah, but that's like really controversial for the era too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got like all the minds that are focusing on.
He knew sprinting, man. He knew sprinting.
Yeah, Brian. I was never a good listener. Kind of like pave your own path type thing. But you steal bits and pieces from people,
right?
And really, for 2 hours, nobody needs to train for 2 hours.
No,
amen.
And and when you have to go 10 rounds of something max, I mean, as a young guy, I figured you just can't do it.
Yeah. But where did you get the confidence to start redlining like that? Or where did other coaches show confidence in you to say, hey, man, you know what you're doing. Yeah, take them.
Back in Houston, two things happened. My brother's big in bodybuilding. And I think that's why Hawk has me on right now. He's trying to get to my brother.
Yeah, he's trying to.
I want to learn.
Do you guys want to arm wrestle right here?
Yeah. And so, Brian, I took his concepts of rest, recovery, don't overtrain, and that's all I heard him saying. I mean, this guy's big time. He does all the Olympias and so forth. And then I watched the Santa Monica Track Club down in Houston, Texas, back in the 90s, early 90s when I was in Houston, and I had kids swimming fast on the same philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
I went down and watched a workout, and I was like, these guys, they're not even fit. They were just like stretching and working on technique. And the coach said, Tom Tellez told me, no, you don't know what you're looking at. So I used to just go down and grip on them and tried it to swim.
The other crazy thing? Get this. So I'm sitting here talking about my experience. This guy coached Nick Shackle.
Oh, really?
Nick Shackle. He coached Nick Shackle. Shackle, by the way, Shackle gets 2 kids on the Olympic team. 2 kids on the Olympic team. He coached Shaq.
Who are the antithesis of sprinters.
And the best thing about Shaq, 6 weeks, 600 yards, aerobic. You couldn't. One time I pulled him on a cord. He went 23.7 50-meter free, and he thought I wrecked him. He was like, that's it.
Yeah, Shaq was a 6-week taperer, and here he is. He's got the 400 freestyle American champion.
And the 200-meter
butterfly, the hot. The
that
tough kids.
That comes from Allie.
That's Allie. That's his wife.
Was he one of those people that walked into the weight room and he looked at weights and got bigger?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. We had to keep him out. He was like an Aaron Charla. Had to keep him out of the weight room.
Little DNA there.
Yeah. By the way, Social Kick podcast right here. This is the man, Social Kick. So
thanks for the shout out.
Doing a little crossover right here. This is cool, man.
Well, I mean, hey, we go way back.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're wearing different T-shirts now, but I mean, that's not where this started. So
no, but I love it. I love the fact that look, and we've talked about this privately. It's just like swimming didn't have this when I swam for sure, and when you swam, it was nothing like this. So for the fact that we have separate podcasts and they're both successful, and we can do this and have fun with it, it's cool, isn't it?
There's so many content creators that I've already run into today, today, and I just got here 2 hours ago. So to see something like this, I have to admit, like I was watching some of the stuff that you were putting out earlier this week and not realizing how packed this place is. I didn't know what the environment was going to be like. It is so cool, man. When you go to an expo, for anybody who hasn't been to the Olympic trials this week or seen what they've done, this is quite the spectacle. There are kids and fans and families everywhere. There's autograph signings. It's like if you've ever gone to a race or something in triathlon or running, there's expos. Yeah. I mean, this place is slammed. Cool. And I got to give credit for, USA Swimming and putting on a show. And I have to give credit for all the fans who have turned out for something like this.
We're going to give some love to your buddy, man.
Yeah, I'm going to give a shout out to Scott Davison, the CEO of One America, who brought these trials here. He raised a shit ton of money. Can I say shit?
Yeah.
A shit ton of money to produce this. And actually, I'm here first time in 7 trials. I got blank, so I'm here as a fan. And I'm here as a guest of Scott Davison. And you need to get him on this podcast. Scott is a swimming nerd.
Yeah.
And he's done great. He's partnered up, aligned with USA Swimming. Brian, you got to get to meet him too.
Yeah, cool. Love to. Well, this has been cool. What's you just got in town, right?
I literally just landed 2 hours ago.
All right. What's your plan the next couple of days?
Watch a 50 freestyle.
Hell yeah. Who's your top pick?
I mean, I'm kind of partial to Alexi winning. But that said, I'd also really like Michael Andrew to get on the team. Yeah. I just feel like
we both like him a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a really nice guy, and I like the fact that he does something a little different, and it doesn't seem like he's maybe quite shown his best self at this meet thus far. So I'd love to see him show through. We'll see.
And you live in Florida. You're a Dressel fan here?
I think everybody kind of is, but this is the 50. The luck of the Irish. That kid's swimming so well.
Yeah. Oh, he is, isn't he? Giuliano?
He's a bruiser.
He's looking good, man. He's dropping time and everything.
Like an age grouper.
Yeah.
What do you think he does so well that's led to the result that we've seen this week?
His coach, Chris, at Notre Dame. Oh, my gosh. He doesn't get talked about as a top-tier sprint coach. I think he's the best. I mean, he's so good. I think the job they did, like the job he did at Louisville. Look at the way Louisville swum over the last 10 years. And now look what he's done at Notre Dame. And then, he's going to have a big influence here, and he needs some love. But look, Giuliano's just come on. He's obviously talented. He's got the right mindset. He's got the right frame. He's 6'8", isn't he?
Is he that big?
Oh, he's a massive dude. Yeah, massive. I mean, that relay team. Like you got Hunter Armstrong 6'8", you got Alexi 6'8". I mean. And then you got Dressel, who's like 6'3", and he looks short. He was like, wow.
Well, it's so crazy. I just ran into Matt Grievers, and we were teammates on Team USA a while back. Yeah. And to see somebody of that size, it's just these guys are enormous. They're huge, except Dressel. I mean, Dressel's jacked.
Yeah, it's just fast.
Yeah. What's been the biggest surprise of the week so far for you?
Shackle 400 free.
Yeah, that was massive. Yeah.
That was for him winning. Yeah,
it was surprised the way he celebrated because he's an introvert. I know he's an introvert. His dad was telling me last night. He's like, my son doesn't act like that, So like he went into another dimension when he got out of the pool, didn't he? Throwing his cap and like it was epic. I was like, it was gladiatorial. I was like, this is awesome.
Brian, I think it's a Notre Dame kid. He's just. He keeps winning.
Yeah. Giuliano has been a shock. I guess the shock miss has been Bella Sims.
Yeah, it took the words out of my mouth. Definitely. I mean, those aren't the ones that are fun to talk about, but certainly.
Yeah, you just have expectations. Yeah, it's like wow, that was a bummer. So, but that's the trials and tribulations of this environment, right? Like it's cutthroat, And to be quite honest, there's probably a lot of coaches walking around feeling disappointed because the majority of the athletes aren't going to come here and swim best times. That's kind of the outliers, we're talking about them. But it's like NCAAs. It's probably 70-80% of kids that come here aren't going to swim their best time.
Yeah.
It's just more of the experience itself.
Absolutely. Yeah. How many Australian trials did you swim in?
I swam in 3. I was unsuccessful at the first one. I missed the team by 3 100ths, and it gutted me. That's when I came over to Rocco, and Rocco changed my life with sprint mentality. And from then on, I've been dedicated to figuring out how to swim as fast as possible. And then I went to the next 2. 2000 made the team, 2004 made the team, 2006 retired, came over and started coaching you.
Is there anything that you remember about your Aussie trials experience that has kind of has come up in your memory while you've been here this week?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I distinctly remember walking out of my hotel room and kicking the door before it closed on me. And I was nervous as hell. I was nervous, like almost to the point of feeling like I was going to throw up. I'm walking to the venue and I stop the door from closing. I walk back in, I look in the mirror and say, no, you're not doing this. You're going to go and win this race. You're going to be confident for the next 1 hour. You're not saying anything negative to yourself. You're walking out of this room and you're going to be a winner. And I remember just for an hour, I just had it. I had it. But I needed to say that to myself in the mirror because it's the environment, right? Like there's so many things. Look, we're looking out here. We're seeing thousands of people walking around. It's easy to catch your eye. It's easy to be distracted. You look at your competitors, you think, oh, wow, Jack Alexi looks big and strong. Like Michael Andrew looks fast. You start having these negative thoughts, and it's easy to catch yourself to do that. So in that 1 hour, I said, you're not doing that for 1 hour. You're going to walk in, and you're going to be the man, and you're going to make this team. And that was the memory that I have,
Yeah. There's your power pose.
Yeah.
It worked out.
You have to do it, man. Like we're all vulnerable. We're all got insecurities. Like it doesn't matter who you are, and you and I have fun. And we train that actually. We train confidence.
You're right.
You have to train confidence too, right?
Yeah. I didn't train it hard enough.
No, you were good, man. You were good. Tell him that moment. Remember that moment, like a couple of weeks out, where I said to you, "Hey, Brian, I don't want to see you for 4 days, man." Like I gave him the 4 days off,
nice.
and then he came back and he was a new man. So like 3 weeks out of NCAAs, he did not look good.
No, I didn't. You're right. Yeah, that was my 6-week taper need right there. But that always happened to me at some point in a season where it was like, hey, go home, go eat a pizza. You got too skinny, too much training.
Yeah,
it's time to rest.
Right. Yeah,
time to get the speed.
It works.
That's it.
It's the speed infusion.
That's it. So it's handed down, hit from him to me to you, and then you've passed it on in your time. So that's the way it is. You learn from the best and you pass it on. Guys, this has been awesome. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Rock, love you, brother. That's cool.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah. Keep it
doing
up.
your thing. Drop that stuff, and I'll bring Sonny over here. Cheers. Thanks, man.
Good.
Love it.
See you tonight.
Yeah, I'll be over there. Sonny, jump in, man. Swimsuit guy has entered the building. What have we got here? Like a couple of questions, best podcast. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. This is pretty cool, hey? That was my coach and my athlete. And I'm super proud of Brian, what he's doing in the swimming world too. How cool is that? Swimsuit guy's back. Oh, come on over, man.
I've just run here from the swimming pool. I was racing in the pool, racing over to the aqua zone.
Yeah. Yes, we appreciate it.
Brett, what are your thoughts trying the Mizuno?
Oh, loved it. Very hard to get on, which is expected. There's your mic, my friend. But love the Mizuno. Yeah, I told you there was a little tape in the back of my leg here, which kept kicking me forward. You said, what was that for? That's
the hamstring tape, and it snaps your kick. It's why the Mizunos are so good. He wore the CR, by the way, the middle one. So what Carson's going to wear tonight at 2 a.m., the compressive release, it's called.
Yeah.
The compressive release.
Yeah. I put up a little video of Popovich swimming a 143.1 today, and there's a little underwater shot of his legs. I'm pretty sure that was my underwaters. That's how it looked, same. Popovich and I had the same kick because I had the Mizuno suit on, so it felt pretty good.
And Brett, what did you split yesterday?
Look, who cares what I split, really, right? Like it was a competition with my buddies. Like we competed together. I loved it. Sonny's dad, pulled this thing off. I don't compete. It's not what I do. I don't do these ones where they're formal competitions. I do informal, but Look, I split 21-5. You know,
Fast.
it was
Fast.
just a bit of fun.
And we won the heat.
We won the heat.
And unfortunately, before we bring this guy in, I just want to say Nate left today. Nate's got a big open water competition tomorrow. Yeah. He's defending champ, and he had to go back and keep the people in their place. So we're without Nate, and we miss him already. Yeah. But anyway.
What's your name, mate?
My name is Clark Marshall.
All right. Here's the first lesson in podcasting. You got to hold that real close because they're going to hear. Now, you said to me yesterday, "Hey, Brett, I want to start my own podcast." I said, "Come on tomorrow and we'll chat about it." So, what's the story?
So I'm from Boise, Idaho. Okay. Really, really far, and just from a really young age, I was really into media. And about 2-3 years ago, I discovered swimming, and my best friend. I was going to high school, never really been a competitor at all in anything. I'd swam before, like, why swim lessons? And they're like, do you want to join the team? And 8-year-old me, never liked competition. I'm like, not really, right? And then high school comes around, and my best friend, his name is Jack Miller.
Jack, shout out Jack.
Look at the camera as well. Look at the people.
Yeah. So we're teaching him as we go here. This is a lesson in podcasting.
Sorry, guys.
I struggle with that as well. Even when I make videos, it's so hard to look at the lens, but it makes a difference because if you look at the camera, not the picture, then you're looking at the viewers.
Yeah.
Right. Well, train of thought. So Jack
Miller.
Right. Jack Miller. He talks to me, and he texts me out of nowhere, and he says, "Hey, so the new high school that is being built in Idaho, that I would be going to, they're like, there's a swim team. And we need people. And I know you used to swim, and my parents had told me you need a high school sport. And I was thinking about doing track and field. Then he brings up swimming, and I'm like, you know what? I'll swim.
Yeah.
And swimming basically changed my life because while going to that high school, met my coaches, met our media teacher, and I actually started working with him. I did a lot of edits for swim team stuff. I helped with social media for a while, and eventually, along with swimming, I ended up last year going to state for Idaho with my relay, and we ended up getting 4th. And that's coming from a school that had been around for 3 years, and just getting 4th compared to probably our 3 big schools, which would be Eagle High School, Boise High School, and then Timberline High School.
Nice.
And we just kind of showed up out of nowhere. We got some really fast kids, and then boom, happened. 4th. I was so proud. Like, I'd been doing the sport for three years, and
so then now you want to get into podcasting after that. You've been inspired by that.
Yes, absolutely. Last year I was the anchor at my high school for the student news. It was so much fun, and going to the next year, Idaho has a program where it's like a lot of media connections, working with firms.
Yeah.
And my media teacher has talked to me. He's like, well, I know you're a big swimmer. Why not start a swim podcast?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a really good idea. So I've been looking a lot into that kind of stuff, doing a lot of research, and started watching you.
Yes.
Along with
started with the best.
Yeah. Along with like the kick set, and social kick and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just, when I heard you were going to be here, I was like, I need to talk to Brett Hawk because he's the best of the best when it comes to this kind of stuff.
It's true.
So I ended up talking to you, and then you invited me on, and I'm like, this is the moment of a lifetime. Got to say yes.
Yeah, well, that's cool, man. Sonny, what are the tips in terms of getting into kind of this camera forward, putting yourself out there? Just jump in, right?
You've got to be comfy. You've got to be persistent.
Yeah.
I think persistence is key. I've definitely been persistent, and
let me tell you a little persistence, right? We're going all day long. When we get home at night, we're exhausted. This guy sits for an hour to 2 hours editing, clipping, putting things together, and people don't see that. Like we don't film that stuff. Maybe I'll film that tonight because you got to watch Sonny go to work. This guy's a machine, and that's the stuff where look. This is the easy part. Being in front of the camera, holding the microphone, talking to people. That's pretty easy. The hard stuff is all the stuff you got to do behind that, and if you're willing to put that work in, man, you'll be good, and you'll learn a lot too.
Yeah, I'm hoping taking a lot of I love the online resources that people have created now, where it's like where podcasting just kind of blew up.
Yeah.
And there's all these online resources now. I love looking into those, figuring out stuff. But I mean, when you're going into a specific field, even with podcasting, it's nice to learn from the best.
Cool. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Keep watching us, but
let us know if you start a podcast. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We'll pump it out, and we'll even come on it. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Be good.
Take care,
Well, hey, Dave Ebanks, an old teammate of mine. Nice to see you, Dave.
mate. How was the Nationals today? How'd you get on?
21-3. I don't know.
21-3.
Carl Millis beat me by 0.01.
Hang on, you went 21-3
Yeah.
flat start.
Yeah.
That's a good swim.
That's all right.
Yeah. The Kyle Millis beat you.
By 0.01.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Was he wearing a?
He was shaved. He was shaved.
Oh, he was shaved.
Yeah, he was shaved.
Wow.
But it doesn't matter. He beat me. I'm never depressed.
Yeah. It's not fun being beat. I'm not used to it. It doesn't happen often. So.
I've never seen you get beat.
No, it's very, very rare. So
mainly because you can't get footage of old races. Can you find your 04 Olympic race anywhere? The Olympic final of anything in 2004, you cannot find. It's not on YouTube. IOC own it, and they've not put it out anywhere. Put it out, IOC. Let us watch Brett in his heyday.
All right, let's get on this. The 50 free. What are we talking about here? Who's winning the 50 free tonight? Let's get serious. It's a big day for the Sprint Revolution. It's a 50 free day. What are we doing?
I normally like making stupid calls, but I actually know who's going to win. I have no idea. Who's going to win tonight. Caleb and Ryan will be first to 15.
Yeah.
In fact, they'll be first to 25.
Yeah.
That we can almost be certain of that they're going to be first to 25. And then I don't know from there. Jack Alexi will close the best. Giuliano's got the middle guy. He's got a solid start and a solid. I mean, Giuliano's winning tonight.
Giuliano's
Giuliano's
winning tonight. Oh, Charlie's just popped in the podcast. Now, listen, if you follow me on Instagram, if you know anything about me, Charlie's on my Instagram quite often. Charlie, why are you in my Instagram?
Because Brett is my coach.
Oh.
Yes, we do a little coaching together. Cedric, come back here real quick. Come back here. Cedric's your dad. Cedric is the official designer of Sprint Revolution.
Oh, mate.
Hi, how are you?
I've been saying all week to him how great the branding is and how it's like instantly recognizable now. You've done a fantastic job. So cheers to you.
Thank you so much.
Great job, Cedric. I
that.
love the Sprint Revolution.
I love that too.
I love the swimsuit guy, Brandon.
Mate, you're a legend. You killed it with the branding, and thanks for introducing me to Charlie, your daughter, who is an incredible swimmer herself, right?
Oh, yeah, she's pretty good. She loves sprinting, so this is how it started.
I love the humble dad. Yeah, she's pretty good. I've seen her. She sprints fast. She's got that straight arm going on.
Go hang out with his dad. Dads can hang out over there. All right, we're going to talk to Charlie real quick. Now, Charlie, we're talking the 50 freestyle. You love the 50 free. It's the men's event. Who's winning this thing?
Well, I think it's really anyone's game, but probably Giuliano.
Oh, I thought you were certainly going to say Caleb Dressel.
Giuliano's having the meat of his life. There he is.
Yeah. You got the luck of the Irish. Okay, fair enough. Look, I'm going to go with Jack Alexi tonight. I just ran into his parents, right?
The Alexis.
I said to them, Jack can win tonight, so I'm going to say it publicly as well because I don't want to change.
Yep.
I don't want to say one thing and that I would never do that, right? Isn't that right?
You done that yesterday. I actually watched the show yesterday because I wasn't on the show, and I watched him. I stood there with him 2 days ago telling Hunter. We sent a joint voice message to Hunter, and then we went on the record and it's because there's so many good swimmers. And the thing is, they're all lovely guys. No, they really are. They're like Jack is a lovely human. Hunter is an eccentric and lovely human.
Yeah.
I know he's going to be listening to that, but
Caleb Dressel is one of the best humans walking the planet. It's hard to pick these guys, isn't it?
You know what? I'm changing. I'm locking in Caleb Dressel. Caleb Dressel's winning tonight.
Oh, wow.
I've switched off Giuliano. I'm going
Giuliano
Caleb.
feel about that?
I don't know.
Okay, so Caleb, I'm going with Jack, and you're going Giuliano.
Actually, I want to switch to Caleb.
Yes, Caleb! Come on.
Oh, we're doing
We've all switched to Caleb. We've locked in Caleb.
Okay, Caleb, and Jack Alexi. All right. Look, honestly, the way it went down last night, and even in the prelims, I'm probably holding back a bit, but last night they're kind of having a swing at that thing. It's anyone's game. And if we're picking these three guys, we're not talking about Michael Andrew. We're not picking Michael Andrew.
Three guys said Michael Andrew was second.
Second's really the spot too, isn't it? That's the spot where you're like, hey, that's up for grabs. you get second in the 50 free, you go into the Olympic Games. So it's like,
you know what, Michael, if you're listening to this, Michael, you proved to everyone in the world that you really are a champ if you get your hands to win the top 2 tonight. And I know you're capable of it. That shows you're headstrong. That shows you've got the sturdiness to be the best ever if you can get your hands to all top 2 tonight.
Yeah, a lot of Dressel love out there. Everybody wants Dressel. Now, we've said this. We saw this last night. His start is electric, but it's not popping like it normally does.
No.
Charlie?
Like his underwaters aren't as fast as they used to be too.
Yeah, why is that? You've been doing some underwater work. She's been using the propeller.
Drag socks. Oh,
the propeller, yeah.
Yeah.
First person in America to use the propeller right here. Yeah, Charlie.
On the propeller.
Charlie, you think you'll be here in 4 years at the Olympic trials?
Hopefully.
Yeah, and what event you think?
I like the 200 butterfly and the 100 fly and the 50 free.
200 fly was last night, hey?
Yeah.
Shackle had a great swim.
Yeah. Both the shackles.
Yep. Yeah, I like you for the 50 free. I like you 50 free.
Me too.
She's a good 100 backstroker too.
Charlie, did you go watch last night?
Yep.
Yes.
Did you watch the re-swim, the swim off?
No, my dad made me go home and sleep.
Oh, Dad sent her out of the building early. She got a 10 o'clock curfew.
Dad, you didn't. Oh.
Yeah, that was epic, hey?
Yeah.
You saw the rerun, right?
Yeah.
Brett sometimes gets a hard time for saying the longer distance events aren't that exciting. There will be a unanimous vote that last night, the 50 free, the first and the second swim off was the most exciting thing all week.
Right.
2 guys tied 8th in 21.89. They went head to head. Cheney killed the start. Kulo come back, and they touched the wall together. And there had to be another swim off. How damn exciting is that?
Yeah, that was epic. I wasn't there, and I watched the rerun. And I was excited during the rerun. I wasn't there. Where was I last night? I left the building. I didn't know there was a swim off going on. And then by the time I left, it was time. And then someone sent me the video, and I was like, oh dang it! I wish I was there. That was epic racing. But
so good.
Yeah. And then what else have we got tonight? Where's the card? What else is on tonight?
I haven't got one. Men's 2 IM. Men's 200 IM.
Men's 200 IM. Give us some help.
Oh, yeah.
Carson Foster, Shane Cassis, Chase
Carson
Kalish.
Foster for sure. Yesterday was pretty funny because he let the 2 guys pass him, and then right at the end he sped up and out touched him, and then he was like laughing when he looked up at the wall.
Playing games.
I think he has a lot more to give, so hopefully we can see that tonight.
Yeah, Carson playing games. I love that, eh? That's really cool.
Caleb, Shane Cassis floated to 150 beautifully, and then he either died hard or shut down. I'm 50-50. Did you watch it, Brett? What do you reckon? He shut down or died?
Died. I hope he's not listening to this. I hope none of those guys are listening to this right now. But he didn't look good. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Do you know what? The surprise of the night was Chase. Chase's breaststroke was 33.3, and it was great. And then he'd come home really nice. Carson wasn't really doing anything. It's between Carson, Shane, and Chase tonight. And Shane will touch first with 50 to go. So can he hold off a fast-charging Carson and a fast-charging Chase?
That'd be nice. Look, I think the mail out there on him is everybody likes him. He's a good kid, and he's fun, and we all know how talented he is. So
much talent.
So Cassis, look, if you're out there, get this thing done, okay?
Someone asked earlier in the comments, will we see another world record at this meet? And then we've just had another one, 200 back world record tonight. Has Regan, has she just done enough and she's just coasting through now, or has she been coasting the last couple of nights so she can go after this world record? I think she
said the other night, Charlie, that she had something else up her sleeve that she wanted to get done. Is that correct?
Yes, I think that too.
Yeah, you think she's going to get this two back world record?
Yes.
Wow, she's calling another world record, eh?
Reagan done nothing last night. The 2 fly was easy. The 2 back was easy. So I would like to hope she was saving for that world record.
Reagan did nothing last night. She swam a 2 back and a 2 fly.
And she put zero effort.
She did nothing.
She won the 2 fly with 0 effort. And then
Sonny, I did nothing. I was in the stands. I ate pizza for dinner. I did nothing. She swam a 400 all out.
Nah, she was cruising.
Wow. Cruising a 2 fly. Have you ever cruised a 2 fly?
No. I mean, I tried once and I ended up dying at the end.
See, it hurts anyway.
It's true. I saw an 82-year-old woman from a 200-yard fly yesterday at the Masters meet. How impressive is that? 82.
Yeah.
So impressive.
Yeah. Charlie, tell us about the propeller. What's it like?
I love it, the propeller.
Tell us about the propeller.
I feel like it's the opposite of the bungee cord because the faster you go with the bungee, the easier it gets. But the faster you go with the propeller, the more resistance there is.
Right. And so you feel that resistance as you're going, you're increasing speed. You can feel it pulling harder and harder.
Absolutely.
I love it. See, get yourself a propeller. Go to bretthawk.com or sprintrevolution.net. Order a propeller. Charlie loves it. First tester here in America. Now, what else we got going on? We got the 2IM, 50 free.
We've got another question here. Sonny, as a fellow Brit, do you think Ben Proud can podium in Paris? Yes,
Podium?
he can. He went 21.6 there at Seti Collie. He can podium.
Oh, he did?
Brett, can he podium?
21.6
Ben Proud.
season, yeah. What are we seeing out there? That's not the Europeans, is
That's
it?
Seti Collie. So right now we've got this meet, French trials, Seti Collie, and Europeans.
Oh, God, I'm getting confused. With all
And
the
Spanish
fast
trials. But we're not talking about Spanish trials. Hugo Gonzalez popped off yesterday.
Popped off. Yeah, what, 154,
Yep.
5, 200 back. He's legit. Those Cowboys can 200 back, can't they? The propeller's legit. There we go. Boom. Now, what about Popovich again, mate? 143.1. What is going on there, Charlie?
I think he's really motivated to beat the Chinese.
That's true. That's true. Specifically, yeah, I think he is too. I think a lot of people are. But look, I don't think you need extra motivation for the Olympics per se, do you? You know, like you want to win to beat everybody, don't you?
Yeah.
That'll change your life. What's the first memory of the Olympics that you have?
When I was like little in 2016, my parents made my little brother go to bed and then they snuck me out late at night past my bedtime so I could watch the Olympics on TV.
Oh, wow.
And that was like my earliest memory, probably.
Who do you remember watching? Kate Ledecky, maybe?
Yeah, Kayla Decky, probably.
Kate Ledecky, yeah, she was there. Wow, snuck her out. Eh?
Last night, made her go to bed before the swim off.
Made her go to bed before the swim off.
God.
Now she's 20 years older. Where's Cedric? Oh, he's over there. Look at him. Yeah.
He's got the Gators cap
Now,
on.
he's got the Gators cap on. You're a bit of a Florida fan, hey?
Yeah.
Going to Florida swim camp after this?
Yes.
Why Florida?
I like their program a lot. I tried the camp last year and I really liked how they did stuff.
Yeah.
Also, the coaching is like amazing. The staff is amazing. And they do lots of sprint work and underwater cameras there. So
Yeah.
I think that's the good
Which coach did you work with on that camp?
Oh, I think his name was Jack.
Jack Saranic.
Yeah.
He's a British, Scottish boy.
Jack.
Yeah.
Scottish boy. Yeah. Mark's brother. There we go.
Jack's a good guy.
Scottish Jack.
Yep. Milak went 50.8, 100
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah,
He's just
won-
pumping them out now, isn't he?
3 guys went 50 point yesterday at Europeans.
Who?
Milak.
Yeah, 2 others.
I forgot one of his names. He's a nice lad. 2 others.
So 50 points seems like everyday occurrence these
And
days.
Niels went 50.9 at Seti Collie today. So 4 50 points in Europe in the last 2 days. And we're not even talking about French trials.
Wow. Wild. Oh, are they going to? Oh, look, they're pulling up chairs out front. Look, we're getting an audience up here. This is wild, hey? Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Social Kick's organizing it for us.
Social Kick. Podcasts coming together.
Live.
They can come behind. They can come say hi. Whatever.
say hi.
Yeah, come and say hi. Come walk around.
Come in, girls.
Yeah, look, just come and say hi. All the way behind us.
Yeah, look.
Give us a
crowd.
wave.
Oh, hey. Say hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
Audrey. What are you saying? Hi, I'm Lily. Hi, I'm Pierce.
Where are you guys from? Where are you from?
We're all from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas in the house. Who's your favorite swimmer?
Probably Reagan Smith.
Reagan Smith. She's going to break a world record tonight, maybe. Reagan Smith. Who's yours?
Caleb Gressel.
Caleb.
Caleb.
Kayla Decky.
Kayla Decky. All right. I think Katie's not racing tonight, though. But I think the other 2 are racing, so it's going to be a great. Are you going to the swimming tonight?
Yes.
You are. Okay.
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
enjoy yourself. Thanks for dropping.
You.
What is this? What you got?
I want a free hairbrush.
Oh, she won a free hairbrush.
You're
Hey,
giving out hairbrushes in the Aqua
come to
Zone.
the Aqua Zone, get yourself a free hairbrush. Hey, you're live on television around the world. Say goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Take care. Thanks for coming.
So Hubert Koss went 50 point, and then Grousset went 50.5 at French trials. So there's been 5 50 points now.
Yeah. Some fast swimming, eh? All right. And then what else we got on tonight?
100 fly semi-finals.
100 fly semis. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
The standout from the heats to me, and I didn't watch it live because I was racing myself, but Zach Carton is second seed to the semis with 51.4.
Wow. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. You like 100 fly, don't you?
Yes, often.
Yeah.
A lot.
One of your favorites. Now, tell Charlie, what have you been doing to improve your underwater dolphin kick these last few months?
For the last few months, that didn't really sound well, but okay, for the last few months, I've been going on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the morning before school to do some underwater work. I usually work with a lot of resistance, so I do sets of 7, 9, 11, and 15 with a parachute, propeller, drag socks, basically any resistance, a t-shirt, basically any resistance I can get my hands on. And then I take it off and I dive from the block and do a fast 25. And it's really helped me. I drop like almost 2.5 seconds in my 100 fly in like a month. So
yeah. Well, and what is your best time in the 100 fly?
107.3.
That's good. 13-year-old, eh? Pretty
Very
quick,
fast.
mate. That's
Very
fast,
fast.
isn't it? Yeah, I'm telling all the kids YouTube is television. It's television, isn't it? It's the same thing.
YouTube is the new television. I don't even watch television. I just watch YouTube these days. YouTube is great. Content on YouTube is ridiculously good. I aspire to be as good as some channels out there.
Yeah.
Charlie, do you watch any other YouTube channels? Not swimming, just anything.
No, my brother watches a lot of Minecraft channels.
Minecraft channels.
Minecraft, yeah, little bugger.
My favorite channel is a guy called Magnus Mipto. He's a Norwegian rock climber. He's amazing. Great content.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now you just got the script. Is there anything else we're missing here?
We've pretty much talked about everything. We've talked about men's 53, women's 2 back, men's 2 IM, men's 100 fly, and then it's women's 2 IM to finish off.
Oh, women's. Okay. So a big night.
I've not even seen the results from the women's 2 IM this morning. I'm not ignoring it. It's just I've been at a swim meet.
Yeah, you've been doing your own thing.
Well, I don't even know the results. I'm sure
Right.
Kate and Alex are going to be looking good.
Yeah, I look, the top end's the top end. It's usually in that the first top 16 who missed. You know, like who were the misses. So it's not who got in. We know who got in. They got the big ones got in, but who missed?
Did Bella Swims make it back?
Ella Sims, I don't know. She hasn't been having a great meet, has she?
Right, I've just pulled it up. Just pulling it up as we speak.
Yeah.
Charlie, who are your favorite Florida swimmers while I'm looking at results?
Oh, I like Josh Liendo.
Yeah, he's
Canadian.
Yeah. I like, obviously, Caleb Dressel. I met him once, and he's like a really nice guy, too. So
You met his sister the other day.
Yeah.
Sheridan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Sheridan the other day.
And I like Katie Ledecky, too.
Yeah. Have you met her at all?
I think once I ran into her in the lobby at some pool, and I took a photo with her.
Yeah. Okay. You're a bit of a cap collector, right?
Yes.
How many caps do you think you have?
Like 100 something.
100 something caps, mate. All with the name. You know what? She needs a swimsuit.
He's a swimsuit guy cap.
Swimsuit guy cap. Yeah. Those are expensive though. They're not freebies. Those ones are real
High quality caps.
Quality, yeah.
Brett wore a swimsuit guy cap. I can't find Bella Sims in any results from this morning.
Yeah, no, I think she's done with the meet, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think I saw her swim the 200 yet.
She didn't do the 803. I think she's done.
I think she's done.
It's a
She's
shame.
had enough of this.
Yeah, women's time, no big misses. Alex and Kate were 1-2, 211, 211. I mean, they're not. That's they're doing nothing. As I said earlier, it's not. It's still good, but
Mate, there's still 3 nights of swimming left. You know that, right? 3 nights of swimming left.
I know.
And it hasn't really died off, has it? The crowds are still big.
I think this morning, we get a text every morning in like a media chat, and it tells us how many people are going to be in the crowd. And I think this morning was a new world record for heats.
Oh, the
17,700. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, it's packed every day, hey?
Yeah.
What's the crowd been like for you being in it?
Like it's really crazy, especially at finals. You can actually like feel the energy in the crowd. It's like a lot more people than I expected.
It's loud too. That's that system. Yeah, they pump the volume up, and then the laser show. I have to put sunglasses on. It hurts my eyes.
You do.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna be sitting in the VIP tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, the VIP, mate. I done VIP for the first time last night. I hadn't done it because I've just been hanging out with Dad in the media area. Oh my God, it's the best I've ever watched a swim meet because you're elevated and then the pool is illuminated and we're on the 15-meter mark, and it's like, how good is it?
Massive. It's been great. So, I think that's about it. There's not much else to talk about, is there? Really?
It's been a pretty slow day. Only 3 heats this morning and only a couple of finals last night. We've got quite a few semis. we Wednesday was the big night. Wednesday was the biggest night in terms of races and finals, and now we're coming like trickling down. The last night, for example, has 2 finals: women's 53 and men's 1500. So we are coming towards the end, even though we've got 3 nights left. We've done the majority of the races. They've already announced the priority 2. So all the women who have come second place in an event now guarantee going to the Olympics. So that happened last night. They announced they brought up Emma Wyant, they brought up Ella Nelson, and they brought up one more, Kat Burkhoff. They're announced on the team now. So that's cool. They're starting to announce people on. It's really good.
Cool. You swim? 53?
53.
Oh, nice. Come on, jump in. Charlie, it's been fun.
Thanks.
Switch
Bye.
out. Bye.
Yeah, we'll bring this guy on, then I think we can.
Come on, mate. Yeah, we're going to wrap up after this.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Miles Simon.
Miles, how are you, mate? Put those on your head.
Sprinter. Nate, I went 21.37 in the 50.
Squeeze over a bit. Miles, hey?
Yep.
Do you swim at Georgia?
Yeah, I took my 5th year and I spent my last year at Georgia.
Oh, nice. How you like it?
It was good. A lot of good training. Neil and Mike are real good coaches.
Yeah. Now, you raced the 50 here?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was good. This is my second time swimming the 50. I did a lot better than I did at the previous trials. I went 22.8. I'll take it.
Yeah.
0.2 off my best.
Nice. Oh, 50 freestyler here, hey?
That's seriously
I love it.
fast. 22.8 is seriously fast. Yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, Atlanta? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So you picked a nice hometown team to swim for. That's
Yeah.
cool. The Georgia boys. Now, how are they doing here as a whole?
Oh, we're doing good. I think Luca Orlando just made the Olympic team.
Yeah.
Indeed,
And we had
that's
a good couple of people make semifinals and finals, yeah.
Now, you said you just finished up your 5th year. Are you going to continue swimming after this?
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about swimming at Irvine. It depends on how I feel after I take this little break.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, what's your race strategy in the 50 free? How do you approach it?
You just get up and go. I have a good first 15. My first thing I try to do is get in the water and break out the cleanest. And once I get a clean breakout and get in my line, I just get moving.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice. And then as you're starting to fatigue, how do you fight the fatigue in a 50?
You don't really. The best thing I would say is to try to stay technically sound. Keep your long strokes. Don't try to get choppy.
Stay long, yeah.
Yeah. Keep your kick strong. Keep your kick tight. Don't. That's the only thing I think about getting to the end and keeping my head down because I'm prone to bring my head up when I start getting tired, trying to steer the wall.
Stay in position. Stay in your technique. Yeah. I love that.
What did you think of the semis last night? You got any predictions for tonight? Who's looking sharp in the 50 for you?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking Chris Gugliano.
Oh
yeah.
He's good, dude.
Yeah, he's come out of nowhere, honestly, especially in that 200. Came out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
In the in lane. Jack Alexi's always a favorite. I feel like he'll make the team. Honestly, I think it's just right now between 3: Michael Andrew, Chris Gugliano, and Caleb Dressel.
Caleb, yeah. Those 4 dudes, yeah. It's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
Do you know where you are position-wise in a 50? Can you tell whether you're winning or losing?
Nah, 'cause I keep my head down for the whole 50s. Sometimes
You're just kind of locked into your lane.
Yeah. Like I'll look at the corner of my eye to the side to see who's next to me, and that's really about it. I never really know if I'm winning or not.
Now, are you attacking the wall? Do you try and get to the wall, or do you swim through the wall? What type of swimmer are you?
I try to get to the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, I should be swimming through the wall, but I'm big on having a clean finish and finishing on my side so I can stretch all the way out and touch first.
And how important has dryland training been for you in your power and your strength?
Very much so. I have a really good reaction time. Last year I went to the team trials and my reaction time was like 0.59, and
that is moving off the blocks.
Yeah, and I was after about 3 months of doing dryland 4 times a week and swimming about 5 times a week.
And then in your dryland, you're working on your hops, your springs.
Yeah. A lot of box jumps, a lot of plyos, a lot of I do a lot of explosive movements with my weights, like a lot of tempo squats with a fast up.
Okay.
Was that your PB, the 22.6? Was that last trials or?
Actually, that was I had a dual meet against ASU, and that was my PB. Yeah.
You PB at a dual meet?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Who was you racing from ASU there?
Jack Dolan, actually.
Who won?
I touched first, but
yeah.
but he got me here. The
way you reacted, he beat me, and you just didn't want to say it. Humble guy, I like it. Humility in win and defeat. No. He's a great swimmer as well. Great swimmer.
Yeah, real fast.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for dropping into the podcast, man. Nice to
thank
meet
you.
you. And congrats on swimming here and best times. And good luck if you decide to keep going.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
If you're going to keep going in Irvine, reach out to Brett as well. He lives in Irvine.
I'm out in Irvine.
really?
I'll come watch you swim.
Okay, thank you.
That'd be cool. Who's this over here, by the way?
Oh, that's my girlfriend. Her name's Amon.
Okay, nice to meet you. All right. This has been cool. Thanks, man. You can drop that and keep going. I appreciate it. We're going to wrap this thing up now.
Have a great day.
Cheers, man. Take care. All right, Sonny, that's it, hey?
That's it.
Great day.
Someone asked earlier, are we going to be going
out?
I kicked us out. I pressed a button on the mic. We're still here. We are going live Saturday and Sunday. Don't you worry. You know, they're going to maybe get shorter shows because we've got less to speak about. But yeah. If anyone's got a quick question, if not, we're going to get out there. Mizuno's are great. Yep. We're going to enjoy final start. 53 first up. Have a great time watching.
See you tomorrow. Let's end this stream.